A number of NPP sympathizers, led by the President, Akufo-Addo, earlier today commiserated with the family of the late Ayawaso West Wogon Member of Parliament, Emmanuel Kyeremanteng Agyarko, leading the delegation, including Ministers of State, Chairman of the NPP, and other executives of the party. The delegation shared in the grief of the bereaved family. There is more in this report.
Prior to his death, Honorable Kyeremanteng Agyarko was the MP for the Ayawaso West Wogon constituency. He was a regular panelist on City TV's morning show, The Breakfast Daily. Joining the show for a conversation on the audit service in Ghana was his last moments with the station. The broken family friends, NPP members and sympathizers thronged the Airport Hill residence of the late legislator, hoping the news of his death was false. The confirmation from the family, however, resulted in many shedding uncontrollable tears. The president led a delegation, including the Minister of Trade and Industry, Chairman of the NPP, and other dignitaries, to express their condolence to the bereaved family.
Members of Parliament have still not recovered from the shock associated with the loss of their colleague Emmanuel Agyarko. City News' Duke Mensah Poku has been speaking to MPs about the loss.
Obviously, members of Parliament have been hit hard by the loss of their colleague Emmanuel Kyeremanteng Agyarko, Member of Parliament for the Ayawaso West Wogon constituency, who's also Chairman of the Environment, Science and Technology Committee of the House. He's been in Parliament since 2013.
In this moment, it's very sad, it's very difficult for me to say who the Honorable Agyarko was to me. We shared a lot of secrets, we do a lot of things together.
And as is convention in the House, a delegation from Parliament would go and visit the family to commiserate with them. In this first instance, to assuage the pain that is associated with their loss.
And knowing him particularly, that he loves life and enjoys the use of it, it would not have been his wish to be kept on life support, just hanging in there for whatever God knows what. So, Tuesday, today is what, Thursday? Tuesday midnight, the situation started unraveling very quickly. Stabilized, then it unravels again for the whole of Tuesday. The Wednesday at dawn is when he suffered a consistent decline. At one point, there was really nothing medicine could do. If anything had to be, that was going to be done, it was his own creator intervening, saying, Talita Kumi.
Imagine living in an area where on a daily basis you have to contend with armed robbers and land guards. Well, this is what residents of Gbetsile in the Katamanto area have to deal with on a daily basis. Every week, reports of such incidents are made known to the police. But how are these issues being dealt with, and who is in charge to ensure these cases are reduced?
Welcome to the City Newsroom.
Thank you.
What is your name?
My name is Akufo-Addo.
I can see some wounds around your head and your shoulder. Is this from the attack from the land guards yesterday?
Yes, please.
What happened?
That was yesterday in the morning around 8 o'clock. We had a machine working on this Alvera site that belongs to my auntie. So we came here to see what was going on because this very land, there's a land dispute on it. So the matter is in court. So we came here and we saw the operator working on the land and we told him that there's a problem here, so you shouldn't work, so you should go. He said there's one man who instructed him to work here. The man has a school right behind me. And then the man came here to tell us that he instructed him to work. And we told him that no, this place, there is a land dispute here, so they can't work here, so they should take the machine off and then they should go. They obeyed us and then they left. Within some few minutes, about 30 minutes later, We were in the house and we heard the machine again. So we came back and we saw the machine working on the site again. And we asked the operator, why is it that he has come back again? He said one man named Ahmed Tete Ransford asked him to come and work here. We told him to go, but he refused. Ahmed also came with an armed man, and then they attacked us on the site.
Usually, when you report these incidents to the police, what's the response rate?
We've not gotten any response yet. We have a lot of these cases pending at the police station.
I was home and my brother called me that some langars and things are using payloader to load a gravel here, and then we came. So we saw a certain guy here calling Ahmed, struggling with my uncle, and then later on they dismissed. After he made the call, we were here before we see the langars boys are here beating us.
These langars, are they from this area?
No, from Ashama.
You understand they are from Ashama?
Yeah.
So what happened? What happened to you?
They just meet us, slapping us, beating us, using weapons on us.
So in the process, underneath your eye was cut, and also
my knee and.
Let's move on to some other stories. And some fisher folk at Biriwa, a fishing community in the Infantiman constituency, were engaged in a scuffle over the distribution of premix fuel for the community. The fishermen, numbering about 50, were heckling each other in a bid to get access to the premix fuel, which has not been forthcoming for over a month now.
Benjamin Esuman, the premix secretary for Biriwa, indicated that the 13,500 liters, which is equivalent to 3,000 gallons, given to them by the government, is not adequate, explaining that this is what has caused the scuffle between the fisher folks.
Then pay for a petrol on map. Oh, boy, is a year, baby. I'll be in a local sum. What was ever and it says, I might go help. You're going my hand. You're going my hand. It's a petrol on.
He added that 27,000 liters of premix fuel would be adequate for the fisher folks to actively engage in their fishing activities. Kojo Eso, the chief fisherman, expressed his frustration and threatened to stage a demonstration